Yeah, sup guys, MVP Brody 93 yet again. I'm kind of in the parking lot right now. I'm waiting to go into the hospital, but decided to do this video. I mean, I saw the finishing of the series last night. This is on Vh1's Greatest Songs of the 2000s, and shout out to Vh1, because you know what I'm saying? Their lists, while you may not agree with them, they're always hilarious, they're funny, they're on point. I mean, the comedians that comment on them is funny. You know, the Best of the 90s one was awesome, 2000s one's excellent. Anytime they do like a list type situation, nobody does it better than Vh1, in my opinion. That's just me. So they did the Greatest Songs of 2000s, and naturally, people are gonna complain, but they're not gonna do it like the strictly best songs. They're gonna do like the biggest singles, the biggest hits. Like some of the songs that they picked, like I've listened to the albums of that artist, and that wasn't the best song on the album. It was just the biggest hit. But most of the time, they're getting like the biggest songs, and some of the biggest songs are the best songs. So I'm going to go through what I remember on the list. I mean, it was an okay list. I didn't like the number one at all. I mean, the number one was Crazy in Love by Beyonce featuring Jay-Z. I remember how huge that song was. It was big. Me personally, I wouldn't have put it at number one, but VH1, whatever. You know, they had Hey Ya by Outkast number 2. I love that song. It would have been top 10. And when I'm arguing for the top 10, I mean, it wouldn't be a top 10, like, song period, but if you're going by that criteria, like the hits, the biggest songs, and which one of those hit songs were the best songs, yeah, so it'd be a top 10. That song was like a movement. Speaker Box Low Beat Low, I mean, that song basically won them the Grammy for best album, so can't hate on Outkast. We need that new album, and Andre 3000, you need to step your pen game up because you've been falling off something serious. But that's another thing. They had a lot of Britney. I'm not a Britney fan, obviously. I like Britney, like I respect her, but I'm not a fan. They had a lot of her in there. They had Toxic. They had Oops, I Did It Again. I mean, those are anthem songs. Like, you can't front on them, but I never liked them. Then they had her at 20. They had Bootylicious, Destiny's Child. I was getting ready to call them Beyonce, but they are Beyonce in backup, to be honest. Let's be real. And they had that at 19. I don't really care. Some songs they had earlier up in the countdown. They had songs I thought should have been top 20. Train Drops of Jupiter. That's a top 10, top 15 song of the decade. That was a masterpiece. You can't hate on that song. Overall, I liked it. I liked it for the entertainment value. It's not going to be accurate, but it is what it is. Lose Yourself by Eminem. That was number 4. Honestly, judging by the criteria that they set, Lose Yourself would have been the number 1 song in my opinion. I mean, what can you say about Lose Yourself? It's a perfect song. And there's a couple of perfect songs on this, but Lose Yourself would be number 1. In my opinion, you know. Songs they got in the top 10, I like In the Club 50 Cent. Has to be there, you know. They had Empire State of Mind. That song is a masterpiece. What's his name? The beatboxing guy. I know his name. Dougie Fresh, the legendary Dougie Fresh. He said that song is a masterpiece because it's a perfect song. Jay-Z, Alicia Keys, the production, it was perfect, you know. And the Yankees won the World Series that year. I mean, it was perfect timing. I mean, it's a beautiful song. I mean, even dudes that hate New York can't front on that song. So I have to put it up there too. I mean, not probably top 5, maybe top 5. I would put it in top 5, maybe 3 or 4, because that song was just huge and it was an anthem, you know. They had, what do I remember? Beautiful Day, U2. That's a top 20 songs. They had that right. That was good. They had Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson, number 5. Kelly has talent. I'm not going to front on her. You know, that was a really good song. I'm not going to front on that song. That was a really good song, Since You've Been Gone. That was good. Top 5, though? Nah. Top 25? All right. Judging by the criteria, all right, I can rock with that. That was a good song. I'm not going to front on that song. I'm not going to hate. What else they had? Do I remember? They had a lot of Lady Gaga. Poker Face. Poker Face is undeniable. You can't front on Poker Face. So I would have put Poker Face in the top 12, top 15. Would it have been like the top 5 like they put it? Nah, but Poker Face, yeah, that's a good song. I'm not gonna lie. Bad Romance, that song was garbage. It should have been back where it was. What else they had? Remember number 100? They had the Thong song, thong 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 thong, with Cisco. Damn, you fell off, son. But I mean, some of it was comedy. You can't lie. Some Thong song, honestly, that wouldn't be a top 2000 song of the 2000s. But judging by the criteria, I mean, you can't say whatever you want. What else? What songs do I remember? Beautiful, Christina Aguilera. That should have been a top 6 or 7 song. This is my opinion. You know, that's one of the best pop songs ever. That's like a perfect song. Written by Linda Perry. She's a great songwriter. Christina asked for the song. She begged for the song. She got it. And it just fit her voice so well. I mean, you guys know that song. I mean, the lyrics are just perfect. I mean, it's simple, but I mean, it's like an anthem type song. And, you know, that just like, the song like struck a chord with you, no matter what type of genre of music you like, whatever. That's the great song. The great songs are the songs that like transcend music. Like, you can't hate on that song. And that's a classic song. Christina Aguilera is beautiful. That should have been in top 10. You know, I'm sort of a Christina fan before she fell off. And damn it, the Super Bowl thing. But you know what I'm saying? That's her shining moment. That's a perfect song. Like, when you think of the best songs of the 2000s, that's one of the first ones that come to mind. So that'll be my top 5. Yeah, top 5. That would be my top 5. They had, but you know what's another great thing about these lists that VH1 does? You can, like, while going through the list, you remember songs that you either liked or you now like, and you're like, damn, I need to download that. So you write it down on a piece of paper. Like, even when I'm watching all these, like, the 90s ones, the 2000s ones, I, like, watch them, and then it'll be like, damn, I missed that song. I need that song, you know? I'm Not Crazed by Matchbox 20. I always loved that song, but I forgot who sung it and what the name. When I saw it, wrote it down, downloaded it, and now it's on the iPod, you know? So, good thing. Another song, Picture by Kid Rock featuring Sheryl Crow. That's another great song. It was on there, and I forgot. I didn't even know Kid Rock sung that, because it sounded nothing like old Kid Rock. But that's an excellent song. That deserves to be there. What else songs they had? Yeah, so it was a great. And I like how they do it in like a 5-day special. Like Monday, they do 181, then 80 to 60 and stuff like that. And last night they finished it. So overall, the VH1 lists, they're usually awesome. They're always awesome. You may not agree with them, but they're fun, they're entertaining, and you get to reminisce like about that decade. I mean, the 90s one, I knew most of the songs. I said I knew like 75% of the songs, but since I'm more from this era, I knew maybe 95% of the songs that was on the list. Like, I remember when that came out, you know? So yeah, tell me what you think on the list. What's your top 5? My final top 5 would probably be, I don't have it set it out yet, but my number 1 would be Lose Yourself, then Empire State of Mind, and then, oh yeah, Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. That was a brilliant song. That would be in my top 5 again. That was top 10, but not top 5. Yeah, so my top 5 would be Lose Yourself, Empire State of Mind, Gnarls Barkley's Crazy, Beautiful by Christina Aguilera, and then my number 5 one would probably be Drops of Jupiter by Train. That's a brilliant song. That's an excellent song, and I went over that. So that's my top 5. It's personal. I loved most of the songs on that. I have most of those songs. So just tell me what you think overall. That's it. MVP Brody 93 signing out. I'm about to go to the hospital. See ya.